Hello and welcome back. Come with me as we check out an amazing townhome under 300,000 with a unique floor plan. 4005 South Grand Slam Avenue is a 3-bed, 2-bath townhome with almost 1,700 square feet and an HOA that covers snow and lawn. Located on the booming east side of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, this home could be yours for only $292,000. All right, it's super windy, so I'm gonna try and get you guys inside so you don't have to listen to all that wind. But let me give you a little shot of this little neighborhood. We are like on the south side of the east side of Sioux Falls, which is one of our, definitely more booming areas. And then I just want to point out that there are apartments over here on the front. This is very common for how our neighborhoods are designed here in Sioux Falls. We will have buffers, so we will have apartments next to commercial. Then we will have townhomes or twin homes. And then it will be that the twin homes will buffer to the residential. So we are in a great neighborhood. As I always like to point out, how much Sioux Falls is growing. That is undeveloped land right next to us. We are in a very busy part of Sioux Falls still. So let's head inside. So you have a shared area. These are 4-unit townhomes. So it has 2 shared walls versus a twin home, which only has 1 shared wall. But you guys, check out this layout. So obviously you have a nice big living room, kitchen, large dining room, like absolutely soaring vaulted ceilings. These are I think these are like 18 feet or something. So it feels very open and airy and big in here. And they did find ways to put, plenty of natural light, even though it is, these side-by-side units. So it has 2 bedrooms down, and then the primary is actually up in this loft area. So you have your own private loft and your own private master suite upstairs. It's a very cool, unique layout. We don't have a ton of stuff like that. So when you first come in, you've got room for a little catch-all. You've got a closet. Nice 2-stall garage. I would say, a little extra deep on this side because you have room for putting stuff here. This is a nice size living room. And then nice size kitchen. Plenty of countertop space. You have the nice little eat-in bar right here. This was only built in like 2015, 2016. So everything's pretty much, still pretty new, in very good condition, very well maintained. They did update the flooring. The current owners updated the flooring in here to this nice hard flooring versus carpet. But at the same time, they are actually offering a carpet allowance just because, it really doesn't have to be replaced, but it's nice. They're offering a little carpet allowance for the carpet that is just a little bit worn. That doesn't hurt. So nice size dining room. It's a large size physically, and then when you have this gorgeous tall ceilings, it really is really nice. This is a really cool layout, you guys. All right, so you have your laundry on the main. So check on that one. Love that. This is the bathroom downstairs. So it has the dual vanities, linen closet, but it also has the shower, tub, and toilet separate. So people can be using this and using this. It's really very nice. I like that little touch as well. Lots of storage, just closets everywhere. And then we have this is essentially like bedroom number 2 down here. There's a fair amount of stuff in here, but it is a nice size room with a nice size closet. And then this room has the sliders going out to the backyard. So this room is a little bit bigger, I believe. And then it has your sliders going out to your nice little yard area. And the other good thing about this is you already have a partial fence. And the HOA covers all of your lawn, snow, garbage. So this actually, I mean, they haven't really done anything with this. And I don't think, yeah, there's not a ton of people that have done a ton of stuff out here. But I have seen some where they've done some really nice little landscaping and made a nice little private area back here. And of course, if you don't want to do anything, that's great too. That's you wouldn't have to worry about anything with this one. They're going to take care of it for you. So heading upstairs, we have a really nice size loft. And this room over here. So you really could have room for like, you know, sitting area or office, and then another whole area over here. And it's open. This is just, I really like these layouts of these. Definitely not cookie cutter. We have a lot of cookie cutter construction in Sioux Falls. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know how I feel about that. But nice size primary suites. Your private bathroom. Tub also. And a walk-in closet. All right, so this one's like pretty self-explanatory, nothing crazy. But let's go downstairs and talk a little bit about the market and the pricing on this one. Alrighty, so what do you guys think of this one? Make sure you give me your comments down below, especially if you're like in different parts of the country or looking at Sioux Falls. It's nice to get an idea of, you know, what other people get for what amount of money. It's just kind of a fun part of doing these videos. But for this one, I would say that if you're looking under 300, if you are open to townhomes or twin homes, which I do encourage people who think that they might not, just go visit a couple. You might be surprised. You can get a lot of bang for your buck. Compare them to the single family, which are the standalone residences, and just, you know, get a feel before you completely close yourself off to it, because this is under 300. It's listed at 292, and that puts it at about $175 a square foot. For this condition. This is in great condition. It's move-in ready. Yes, you can upgrade the carpet right there before you even move in. I mean, then we're talking like this place is like basically brand new. Finding a single family home with a similar amount of square footage is gonna be over 300. So it really is a good option. Resale value for these are very high as well. They hold their value. I mean, it's something that I just, you know, want people to consider if they haven't before. And then whenever it comes to, if you are open to townhomes and you're looking under 300, whether you want to be on the east side or not, basically, you know, this one's only maybe 10 years old. So we're kind of even in this condition comparing it to the newer construction. So even if you got something right now and went and looked on what else is available under 300, we do have some brand new townhomes that are an option. They have a little bit less square footage. They have one less bedroom. Location, you know, that would have to be based on what you're actually looking for. But I know it seems weird to be like, oh, well, those have like 100 square feet less. But at 175 a square foot, you guys, that's 17 grand. So these brand new ones are, you know, right under 300. So they're like 299 or like 295. We're 292, but I feel like the bigger room, the nice layout, especially with updating that carpet. I mean, like it's comparative, put it that way. So I do think that this one will probably sell for right at, you know, 292, and probably fairly quickly. June is fully underway here in Sioux Falls. We've had a lot of homes enter the market. We've had a lot of homes go under contract. It's not as busy as everyone was kind of hoping it would be, but it's still a better time to buy now, while some people are still choosing to sit out because of all the various things going on in our economy and world right now. So if you can buy right now, I would say if you find something that you actually like, go ahead and jump on it. Go ahead and get it under contract. If the rates go down, you can always refinance. We've been talking about this for years, so nothing new there. Won't lie to you. It's just a matter of whether you want to own a home, and especially for a home like this is basically usually catered to either first-time home buyers, especially with the master on the second level. A lot of the townhomes, people want that 0 entry and less stairs. So it really depends on what you're looking for. But for this home in particular, we're probably looking at someone who is a first-time home buyer, or someone who has maybe like older kids where they can be, a whole floor away from them. So I hope all that information is helpful. That's my little burst of information for you at the end of the video. Hopefully it gives you a little bit more insight as to what to expect in the market, what homes are actually going for versus just what they're listed at. And then if you have specific real estate goals, that's going to be completely separate still. So we really need to have that one-on-one conversation where I can ask you your specific questions and be able to give you more insight into what you can expect if you want to buy or sell in this local area, because it does change from place to place. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.